On Leo. So you Leos have the the 10 of cups, the 8 of pentacles, and you have the 3 of pentacles. So these two cards right here, right off the rip, this shows me that a lot of you Leos are not going to be spending a lot of money when it comes to people where you're not necessarily sure if they even like you. There's definitely a sense of you Leos are being a lot more selective about the quality of the people that you're choosing to keep around you. And until they show you, right there, the Pentacles, them showing you some effort, until they show you some effort in exchange, I don't see a lot of you Leos deciding to go above and beyond so early as it is that you're getting to know others. I see that a lot of you Leos are learning from your mistakes. And one of the mistakes that you have learned is to not do too much, especially in the first couple of dates. The 3 of Pentacles represents you want to even make sure that the two of you have something in common. So there's not a sense of you feeling like and knowing that it's only a one-sided relationship. You're the one that plans dates. You're the one that calls, puts in the effort, asks the other person how it is that they feel today, while they just sit back and just accept everything that you Leos give to them, offer to them, and they sit on their butt and they do nothing. So a lot of you Leos are definitely understanding that that's not the way to go. That's not the move to make. The Strength and the 3 of Swords now is about, because the Strength card representing Leo, so you showed up in your own reading. But the Strength and the 3 of Swords represents because, again, you have experience. You've been around the block more than a couple of times. You know that, trying to show a lot of effort when it comes to someone that is kind of lackadaisical. They're not even giving you any kind of strong indication that they actually want to be around you. They want to see where this relationship could go, where this connection, what this is, could go. You know that that's bad news. So a lot of you Leos are just thinking about what is the best way for you to make sure that, you start hanging out with someone that actually likes you for you, instead of someone that just wants to come through and use you. And then you feel used afterwards. You Leos don't want to have to go through that, And if a person isn't really interested in you, then you Leos feel good about yourselves, because you don't have to feel like an idiot because you went out and you spent so much money on someone that you wasn't even sure that even liked you as being alive, even gave you the respect of being a living being. They just looked at you like an ATM, right? Like a paycheck. So you Leos definitely want to make sure, if you're going to be spending this money on a person and calling it a date or hanging out with the person or whatever you want to call it, right? That is not just this person just using you for finances or whatever else they think that you are bringing to the table, right? But not actually you. You Leos want to make sure that you and this person actually are getting along. And the Magician right here represents, the Magician right here represents how you Leos understand the assignment. You understand that it's about love. Why would you want to be in a relationship with somebody that doesn't show you love in the first place, that doesn't want to show you any kind of appreciation? So if a person doesn't understand that, yes, relationships are supposed to be about love, putting love and everything that comes with that first, then you're just not interested. And then you have the Knight of Wands and the 5 of Wands. Because when it comes to you Leos are beginning to understand your value, because you're beginning to understand your value even more, because you Leos are beginning to understand that, because you're the ones that put yourselves out there. You Leos are the ones that put yourselves in harm's way if you love somebody, Leos are one of the most, I'm telling y'all from personal experiences, When a Leo has your back, a Leo is one of the most loyal individual. Like I don't have a lot of Leo friends, but the Leo friends that I did have, for whatever reason, I just never had Leo friends like that, for whatever reason, right? I just probably never met a lot of Leos, but when I did meet them and I was friends with them, they were amongst some of the most loyal individuals that I've ever met in my entire life. And I'm being serious about this now. Real talk. Very loyal individuals. Very loyal. And because of it, a lot of you Leos will put yourselves out there, even to the point of putting yourselves in harm's way in order to make sure that the people that you really got love for is safe and they're good. And you'll even put yourself in a detriment to make sure that the people that you love are okay. So if you Leos are going to do that for somebody else, a lot of you Leos are finally being able to understand that they're going to have to do the same thing to you. They're going to have to be able to actually sacrifice for you a little bit. It can't just be a one-sided kind of thing. And the Queen of Wands and the Three of Wands now, however, is about how, and if the person that you're getting to know, no matter who it is, acts like they don't want to do that for you, they don't want to extend that same kind of courtesy, then do they really like you in the first place? Are they really sincere and healed and really ready to call themselves really ready to date? The answer is no, they're not. So the Three of Wands represents you'll leave them alone if that's the case. You'll stay away from them, because you don't want to have anything to do with them. Why would you want to be with someone who is disloyal in the first place? One of the things that Scorpios and Leos dislike the most is disloyalty, because Scorpios, Leos, and Taurus people, they can't stand that. That's mutiny. You know what I mean? That's mutiny to them. That's uprising to them. So let's clarify the Three of Wands. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups, Two of Swords, and then you have the Tower. A lot of you Leos just want to make sure, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, you want to make sure that if you're going to be spending your time and your hard-earned money on somebody, that they actually have your back. They actually care about you just like how you care about them. And that it's not based upon them just trying to trick you into gaining something short-term from you. Because the Ace of Cups and the Two of Swords, it just seems, for you Leos, the way that you look at dating, it just seems like so many people are just out here looking to just get one over on you. And that's not what it is that you Leos are about whatsoever. You Leos are offering up the cup. They're only offering the Two of Swords, meaning that you're offering up a real relationship, and here they are offering up some goofy stuff. You know what I mean? Everything that's counterproductive. And then you have the Tower. The Tower now is about, and it just seems like a big ball of confusion. There's not real clarity as to where your relationship is going. Let's clarify the Strength card. The World, Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Page of Cups. The World and the Page of Wands is about, but you Leos are going to continue to keep looking. You're going to continue to look because you want to find someone that is on the same page with you, but you're not just going to settle for anything, though. You Leos have way more self-respect than that, than just to be out here dealing with somebody that doesn't even rock with you for real, and is really willing to make sacrifices for you, but just expects you to sacrifice only for them. So now the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups now, right? It speaks to the differences in the value systems, about how you Leos are willing to love someone and the other person isn't. So That's pretty much it. You know, a lot of you Leos have a heart of gold. You know, y'all really do come from good intentions, really do come from you Leos from the right place. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. There's a link in the comment section below called the Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's all the ways to get personal reading from me.